there had to be a better way. And I think me and you were doing that, and we're trailblazers in our professions.
It's an interesting space because, I mean, you're 4 years, we're 10, 11 in April, and people are starting to, I don't know, they're starting to cotton on to what we're doing.
Yeah. You must have been way ahead of your time.
But they're just so far behind. And they've got such a legacy. Sometimes I think it's going to be 10, 15, 20 years before they're even able to have the... It's really about having the balls to create change, isn't it?
Well,
it's so difficult for
businesses, it's all about taking risks. And I'm not that sure about accountancy, but definitely with law, it's multidisciplinary. It's usually partners who just want to get the money out of the business. So it's all about just taking that risk and having the other board members sort of back you as well. And I think that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. Most people are risk averse, aren't they?
Yeah.
I took the risk the day that I handed my notice in and didn't have another job. But it's listening to your gut and being on your sort of true path and just believing in yourself and saying, oh, I'm just going to go for it. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Let's just go for it. And even today, look, if it all falls on its head, you know, I had to go.
Yeah.
But it won't fall on its head.
No, it won't
fall on its head.
But it makes me, I'm obviously sat in here now and you've got 8,000 square foot. It's exactly what we moved to.
Yes.
We had 23 staff.
You had the red curtains, or was this not in the new one?
No, the first one, I wish I had pictures of it now. It was horrific. But I haven't got any of them. But when we moved in, we took what in hindsight was a huge risk because it was 8,000 square foot, centre of Manchester, same as yours but Liverpool. We had 23 staff. Like, you should have 80, 100 staff on this floor, and you've got 20 odd or 30 now. But that same year, we went from 23 to 46.
Yes.
Not much else changed other than we created an atmosphere, an environment, and we kind of showed the way where we're going to go, and then we retained staff, and then more staff wanted to come to work with us. And then, I wouldn't say the environment is everything for the culture, but it's the start of creating the culture. And that's something that you're trying to do here across everything.
Exactly. I mean, as I said before, everything that I've done has got the staff and mental health. And I think a lot of people band about mental health, like what you were saying, oh, actually, they've come so far, but there's still 10 years. Yeah. They're not authentic. Whereas we're literally sitting under a sign that says, you know, your health is your wealth. Yeah. And we've got the amphitheatre, we've got the bars, we're getting the bespoke think swings made for creativity. We've got the little den where you can go and it's softer lighting if you've got a migraine or anything like that, or you just want to switch off. We've got the pool table. And I think people are so scared that I think it's because they think there isn't an abundance. And me and you know that there's an abundance. They're like, oh, don't spend money like what you do, getting your staff all breakfast. Yeah. Don't spend money on a pool table. Yeah. You know, they should be working, but they don't see the bigger picture. And I think today, the millennials, such as myself, the Gen Zs, and also the other generations as well, it's not all about money. There's other reasons why people come to work. Yeah. And it's just catering to that, and it's just believing in that, and it's breaking away from the mould. Because literally, for me, the mould, I wasn't in a good place. It wasn't a happy place, and no other people weren't as well. There had to be a better way, and I think me and you were doing that, and we're trailblazers in our professions.